Alright, so over here is where I get on the Sky Safari. I'm probably gonna go for a ride on it. Alright, I am on the Sky Safari. So glad that this is running today. I absolutely love going on the Sky Safaris. They're very relaxing too. Yeah, I can see there's the Adex out there. Yes, the Adex, luckily those animals are built for the desert, so luckily they do not mind this hot temperature. It's supposed to go into the low 90s today, so luckily that's nothing compared to the hot temperatures they would get out in where the Adex live. Luckily there's a nice cool breeze. I'm going over the Thompson's Gazelle. Yes, there's the Thompson's Gazelle out there. I'm going over the Arabian Oryx. Yeah, that's the boardwalk I was just on earlier. Going right over. That's really cool. And there's the younger one. Oh, there's some sable antelope. Yeah, those are sable antelope, I think. Yeah, that's what those are. Those are sable antelope. That's another one. Oh yeah, so it looks like some of these animals you get to see only from the Sky Safari, and some you can see from below. There's that one that has the plushies on it. That's kind of cute. It's a very nice, gorgeous day. And there's the dromedary camel habitat. Got some deer. It looks like an axis deer. Yeah, I think that's what those are. Those are axis deer. Yeah, it looks like those are axis deer. So the axis deer, unlike most deer species, because normally most deer species lose their spots as they get older, but the axis deer actually keep their spots, which is really cool. Oh, those are cute deer. Very cute. So those are the females, because like most deer species, it's only the males that have antlers. Oh, I see the male. Yeah, there's the male axis deer in the shade along with the other females. So far, it's a really wonderful zoo. Very, very massive too. So if you do come here to the zoo, it's very important that you stay hydrated. That's why I got my refillable drink bottle. This way I can stay hydrated throughout the zoo. And also make sure you wear comfortable walking shoes, because it seems like this zoo has a lot of gravel pathways, and I don't think there are any paved pathways. Oh, there's some black swans. I see three black swans. It's a nice little river here. That's an area there that I was just at earlier. Looks like this must be the Australian walkabout. Yeah, there's a kangaroo. I see a kangaroo right there, so this might be the Australian walkabout section. So luckily there's some nice shaded areas here at the zoo. So luckily, despite the hot temperatures, there's some areas where it's nice and cool because of all the shaded areas. Yeah, there's the pathway I was just on earlier. There's an Egyptian geese down there, or goose, because it's only just one. It's an Egyptian goose. Yeah, so over here is we're about to make a turnaround. Also going over the train ride. Very cool. I got to go on the train ride, tram ride, and now the sky safari. That's really cool. Going over a couple of the habitats I went through earlier. Okay, there's the meerkat, and there's the crested porcupine. Unfortunately, the porcupine was not out, so that's kind of a bummer. I didn't get to see him. And I just had, and there's, oh boy. So there's the Slice Cafe where I just had lunch. Yeah, so we're about to make a turn here. And there's the train ride. That was a very fun ride. Yeah, we're turning around. Yeah, so we are heading back the way I came. So now the stuff that we're going to see is basically the same stuff from before, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. It's still really nice. It's a very fun and very relaxing ride. So in case you are familiar with my channel, or just in case you are not in the know, I do love going on sky safaris like this. They are usually very relaxing. They give me a really nice view of the animals from up above. Yeah, that's the pathway I was just on. Yeah, I'm guessing that must be the Australian walkabout. Luckily, there's there's a nice cool breeze, so that'll keep it nice and cool. Some more kangaroos. I'm thinking those are red kangaroos. I could be wrong, but I'm noticing a bit of red coloration on them, so those might be red kangaroos. There's a younger one too. It's really cute. Oh, there's some emus. I see some emus down there. Got some more of the kangaroos. Basically heading back the way we came, so we are going to be going over a couple animals that I saw from earlier. Going back over the axis deer. Looks like they're all in the shade up against that fenced area. We got more of them off over there. It's a very nice, relaxing ride. Really beautiful up here too. Yeah, those are sable antelope. They're all running. They're kind of galloping over to the fence. Yeah, those are sable antelope. And I'm guessing, oh yeah, looks like there's an area where you can view them from on the ground. So those are sable antelope. I'm going back past the dromedary camel. Oh, he's laying on his side now. Laying on his side. So this looks like a secondary habitat for the dromedary camel. See the zebras from here. Yeah, there's the plains zebras. Arabian oryx. Oh, there's the young one. Oh, there's the baby oryx heading over to the adults. So cute. I do love the Arabian oryx. I have seen them before at a couple other places, but I don't see them that often. But I've seen them before at a couple other zoos as well. gazelle. And there's the addex. Yeah, so we're basically heading back to where I started at the sky ride, and basically we're going back past the same animals I saw from when I first got on. I'm going back past the addex, and there's the South American tapir. There's that Canopy Cafe. So since this is right next to the Sky Safari, what I'm going to do is that I'm probably going to go refill my bottle. Since I got my refillable drink bottle, I'm probably going to refill on my drink, and then I will continue my way through the zoo. It's a very, very massive zoo. Okay, so we are at the end of the sky ride. That was a very fun ride. Very, very fun. I absolutely enjoyed that. Okay, so I got a refill on my drink bottle, so now I'm going to continue heading in this direction. Got a yellow-collared lovebird. Oh, these are cute birds on the tree standing next together. Okay, so over here looks like they got a pretzel stand and a hot dog stand. Since I already ate lunch, I don't think I'm going to get any hot dogs or pretzels because I already ate. Got Fishker's lovebird. And there's the birds up high. All the way up high, apparently. There's some more of them on this side. Got zebra finches. It's very cool. These are very cute little birds. So I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I am. So I just saw a majority of everything on this side. So now I'm probably going to head up into this area into Adventureland. See all these animals. I'm going to backtrack and head down in this direction to the white rhinoceros and to all this stuff and check out Dragon World. Got Stanley Crane. It's a nice shaded habitat. And there's the Stanley Crane. Alright, I'm about to go into Wildlife World Adventureland. Alright, so this is a secondary white rhino habitat. I see another rhino in here. Oh, he turned around. Yeah, bird flew by. Looks like he got spooked a little by the bird. Got plush-crested jay. Oh, there's the bird. Got red-billed hornbill. Oh, he just flew down. Right on down there. It's a cute little bird. Alright, I got this whole cool area here. Got some rides here. That's really cool. Got black bear. Yeah, it looks like the black bear has got a very decent sized exhibit for him. Now I'm just gonna have to see if I can find the bear. At the Wildlife World Zoo and Aquarium Mining and Company, gemstone and fossil panning. Now, apparently this area is closed off at the moment. It's possible this might be a seasonal area, and since I'm here during spring, because it's around mid-May, so it's still technically springtime, but summer is just around the corner, so I'm pretty sure this might be open during the summertime. Alright, so I went around this habitat, and unfortunately I do not see the black bear anywhere. So unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to have enough time to check back here later, because it's just about 3 o'clock. Even though the zoo closes in about 3 hours and they're open till 6, I still have to keep moving. So unfortunately, black bear is going to be a no-go today. So that's what it looks like right there. Got mule deer. Such a fantastic habitat. Oh boy. Oh, the mule deer's right up close here. I did not notice him until he turned his head. Hi there, buddy. How are you? You stay nice and cool in the heat today? I saw several signs that said to be on the lookout for deer. So I'm sure that this might be the type of deer that's native to this part of the United States. I could be wrong. So over here is the rest of the habitat for the mule deer. Got red-fronted macaw. Alright, this is the habitat for the red-fronted macaw. Not seeing him anywhere. So he might be behind that bunch of wood there in the back. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have time to check back on this habitat just because of the timing right now. So even though I said I was going to try and do a rewalk earlier, apparently because of the timing and since this zoo is just so large, I'm probably not going to have time to do a rewalk of this zoo because it's just so massive, and at this point I'm probably not going to have time to do a rewalk. So whatever animal that's not out or I don't see, I'm just going to call that a no-go just because there's not enough time to do a rewalk of this place. Got collared peccary. Looks like they're all sleeping in the shade together. So I was reading on the sign, it said that they're actually in a separate family, so the Chicoan peccary are actually not pigs. Because usually every time I see them, I call them fuzzy piggies, but it turns out they're actually not pigs. It's pretty interesting, because they really do look like pigs, but they're not pigs. Yeah, it says there, don't call me Mr. Pig. Got green iguana. Okay, so because there's a huge sprinkler going over this habitat, it's kind of cool because it's kind of a way to keep it nice and cool, but... Oh yeah, I see the iguana. Oh, there's the iguana right over there. Got mule deer. And there's the mule deer. It's a very cute deer. And with the deer, got spur-winged goose. Alright, so I did not see it, but there's a younger mule deer. Oh, he's super cute. Got Patagonian cavy. Oh, okay, looks like they're towards the back. Yeah, they're in the back, it looks like. So on this side, I got a nice view of the female mule deer. Got axis deer. I also do see some geese in there. Looks like those are Cape Barren geese. I see the axis deer is toward the back, it looks like. Yeah, I was right. This is a Cape Barren goose. There's one that's walking by there. Got Sitka deer. So just like with the axis deer, the Sitka deer also usually keep their spots as they get older. Got a couple off towards the back. Some more of some in the water here, or mud. Got one male here that's up close. Yeah, so over here I do see the axis deer laying in the shade. I saw a couple axis deer when I was on the sky safari. Got some more in the back. Got some more of the Sitka deer here. There's one male here that's in the shade. Got another black-necked swan. Oh, this one is swimming in the water. It's a cool bird. This habitat, we got more Sitka deer and southern screamer. Hey, baby. Unfortunately, my camera kind of scared this guy a little bit, or lady, because it's a female. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm sorry about that. And there's the crested or southern screamer eating some hay, it looks like. Over here is the Zuberto restaurant. This area is unfortunately closed because apparently this area is actually seasonal. So it does not seem like this area is going to be open today, so it's not going to be open until the summer season begins. Most likely in June. And there's more of the crested screamers in the water. Got burrowing parrot. Okay, so they're all up on a tree. Hi there, how are you? Hi, birdie birds. These are very colorful animals. Got a lesser Magellan goose. Alright, this habitat looks really nice. And with the goose, you got another South American tapir. But I saw the South American tapir in another habitat. I'm not noticing the lesser Magellan goose. Okay, so I'm going to go up on this boardwalk here. Okay, so on the boardwalk, I think I do see the lesser Magellan goose. So he's in the shade. That's why I couldn't find him, because he was in this habitat here. Next up, we got capybara and fallow deer. Wow, from up here, I got a fantastic view of this habitat. So the capybaras are in the water. I see the fallow deer are in the shade. So next up we got Andean goose and llama. Okay, so I do see the Andean goose and also the llamas. Looks like the llamas, oh yeah, I think they got their haircuts. I think they usually get their haircuts so they're ready for the hot summer months. So right next to the llamas, you got this roller coaster here. But it looks like this is a seasonally operated ride, so it's probably not going to be running until, most likely not until June maybe. I'm going to go inside the Monkeys and More building. Colombian red-tailed boa. It's a cool looking habitat. He's in the log here. Got Hoffman's two-toed sloth. It's a wonderful habitat. Looks like the sloth is sleeping in that hammock. Got squirrel monkey. Oh, there's a bunch of them here. These are very cute animals. Next up we got Jamaican boa and desert hairy scorpion. I'm pretty sure these two animals are not in the same habitat. I'm guessing this is the habitat where the scorpion is. I'm not seeing the scorpion anywhere. And I'm guessing this is the habitat for the Jamaican boa. But I apparently don't see him anywhere. Got eastern corn snake. He's on the ground, it looks like. It's a cool looking snake. Alright, so I did not realize it, but it turns out the habitat for the llama and Andean geese actually goes underneath the entire area where the roller coaster is. That's really cool. I actually do see the roller coaster running, so I'm thinking this is not a seasonally operated ride. That's really cool. Next up we got Cape Barren goose and alpaca. So it seems like I've been seeing a lot of the Cape Barren goose in several habitats of the zoo. There's all the alpacas off to the side, because usually they have their hairs shaved or sheared, because this way they have a nice short soft fur that'll keep them cool during the hot summer months. Over here we got a closer view of the alpacas. Got ring-tailed lemur. Got this cool nice habitat for them. Alright, so I went off to this side. I got a nice view of all three ring-tailed lemurs. Very cool. Ooh! Apparently a piece of... The highway is right next to the zoo. So there's a piece of debris in the road that kind of scooped them. The fallow deer, these are the type of deer that come in different color variations. Got the darker color, then they got the one with the spots. Also the ones that come in white. I do love the fallow deer. Got tufted capuchin. Yeah, these are the two islands they got for them. And I do see the tufted capuchin off to that side there. Got axis deer. Okay, so this is another side viewing for the axis deer I saw from the other side. This is also where they had the Cape Barren goose. Yeah, over here is another side viewing area for the fallow deer. This area is called South American critters. I'm gonna go inside and see what they got. A greater grisson. So I see his nighttime door is open, so I'm sure he might be inside because I'm not noticing him out here. Got brown-nosed coati. And again, I'm also sure he might be inside too because I don't see him out here. But it's possible he's in that hammock, I'm assuming. Alright, so I do see the greater grissons inside. That is a cute animal. Oh, going outside. Oh, maybe not. Got common marmoset. There's the common marmosets. These are very cute animals. Got Honduran milk snake. It's a very nice habitat. The snake is on this corner here. Got Jamaican fruit bat. Okay, it's very dark in this habitat and there's a lot of reflection on the glass. It's very hard to see, so I'm not seeing the bats anywhere. So I'm gonna have to call this a no-go for today. Got yellow armadillo. Alright, so I look down here and I see the two of them sleeping together by the little box. Got Baja blue rock lizard. He's resting on that little stump there. Got red-handed tamarin. These are cute animals. They're all on that tree together. Got a red-footed tortoise. There's the tortoise in the corner here. Next up, we got a Jeffrey's tamarin and Lenny's two-toed sloth. Oh, there's the two-toed sloth, and I also see the Jeffrey's tamarin. And there's a second one that's towards the back. Got a Tara. Okay, so I do know he has an outdoor habitat because his door is open, so he might be outside because I don't see him inside. Got Princess Parrot. Oh, there's the Princess Parrot. It's a cute looking bird. There's the second one towards the back there. Okay, so out here I do see the cute little Tara. It's a cute animal. Very cute. Got white-throated capuchin. It's a very gorgeous habitat. I see two of them inside that box, it looks like. Got miniature donkey. Oh, there's the miniature donkey. It's a very cute animal. Got a second one towards the back. I gotta imagine if the little kids usually ask these donkeys, where is Shrek? I wonder if the donkeys ever get tired of hearing the little kids ask that. Got black-handed spider monkey. Oh, there's the spider monkey. It's a cute little animal. bison. Okay, so I see 2 bison. Those are white bison. That's cool. We got white bison here. Now, I know people would sometimes routinely call bison buffalo as if they were the same thing. That's not the case because it's sort of a common misconception because bison and buffalo are 2 completely different animals. Because even though it may seem like they're both the same, that's not the case. Bison and buffalo are 2 completely different animals. It's basically a mistaken identity. So bison and buffalo are 2 completely different animals. Got another scarlet macaw. Okay, so they're on the ground this time. Usually I see these birds up high in the trees, but I don't think I've ever seen them on the ground before. That's cool. Next up we got another blue-fronted Amazon and lilac-crowned Amazon. Okay, there's the Amazon on the tree there. Okay, I got both of them together. Looks like there's the blue-fronted Amazon on the right and the lilac-crowned Amazon on the left. Got a bobcat. Alright, so I am doing the best I can to find the bobcat. It's very hard to see because of all the wiring and mesh here. Yeah, I'm not seeing the bobcat anywhere. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to call the bobcat a no-go because I'm unfortunately not going to have enough time to come back to this habitat. So that's what the bobcat looks like there. We got cougar. Wow, this habitat looks kind of cool. Now I'm just going to have to find the cougar. Okay, so I do not see the cougar anywhere. He might be in the back somewhere, so it looks like the cougar's going to be a no-go for today. So that is what it looks like right there. I'm sure you might have seen a cougar before, but just in case you haven't, that's what they look like. They're very gorgeous cats. Got black-throated magpie jay. Oh, these birds are really gorgeous. Got a nice long tail. Oh, both off on this side. Got blue-throated macaw. Okay, I see he's in the shade. Saw this bird earlier in another habitat at the zoo. Okay, so over on this side, another side viewing for the American bison. Looks like the 2 were eating some hay. Got a 3rd scarlet macaw. So this is the 3rd scarlet macaw habitat I've seen today. Really cool. It's a nice looking bird. Next up is the Native Animals Building. Got red fox. This is a fantastic habitat for the red fox. There's a possibility it might be in this burrow or it just might be inside. I don't know if there's an indoor viewing for it or not, so I'm gonna go find out. Oh, we also got a gray fox. It's a cool habitat. It's possible he's also inside too. Alright, so inside I do see the red fox. There's the second red fox. These are cute animals. Alright, so I do see the gray fox in this indoor habitat, and he's also sleeping. That is a cute fox. He's got a wonderful indoor habitat too. Got a Mexican beaded lizard. So there is 2 of them in here. This one seems to be moving around. Got American red squirrel. And there's the squirrely. It's a cute squirrel. Ringtail. Okay, this habitat appears to be a bit dark. And it's very hard to see, so I don't see the ringtail anywhere, so I'm afraid I'm gonna have to call this a no-go. So that's what it looks like right there. Apparently the Mexican alligator lizard is off habitat, so that's gonna have to be a no-go. Got a southern flying squirrel. Okay, it's a nice looking habitat. He's not inside that log, so I'm afraid I don't see the squirrel anywhere. So that's what it looks like right there. Really nice squirrel though. Got rock hyrax. And I saw these at another habitat at the safari park. Looks like they got more of them here. Got Arctic fox. This habitat looks really nice. And there's the adorable Arctic fox sleeping. Got Gila monster. Okay, I do see the Gila monster. He's in the back. Got striped skunk. Oh, so the skunk is eating some fruit here. Got another one. So even though skunks release a very bad, stinky odor, they are super adorable animals. We got American badger. So there's two of them sleeping together. They're very, very cute. Meet our new rescued Arctic fox on the road to recovery. Okay, so I'm on the other side of the Arctic fox habitat, and there's actually the second one, so there's two of them in here. I didn't know there was two of them. You know, over here is an outdoor habitat for the Arctic fox. It's a nice habitat. Okay, over here is an outdoor habitat for the American badger. Looks really wonderful. Alright, so I've completed the entire loop of this area. So now I'm going to head in this direction here and continue my way through. So I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I am. So I finished up all of Adventureland, so now I'm going to continue going through down this pathway, check out this stuff here, go through Dragon World, and most likely see all the animals over here, then check out the small mammal building. And I'm probably going to see this little patch of animals here, and then after that I should be done. It's already after 4 o'clock, and apparently at this point I'm definitely not going to be able to do a rewalk. So whatever animals I don't see in this area, it's just going to be a no-go because I'm not going to have time to go back to them. Got serval. Alright, so I am looking... Oh, I think I might see the serval. Okay, so there's a slight possibility. I think the serval's inside that box. I don't know for sure, but you can barely see him, and I'm afraid I do not have time to keep looking around to see if there's another one in here or not. So I'm going to call this a no-go today, so that's what it looks like. It's a very gorgeous cat. Got blue and gold macaw and Australian black swan. And I do see the black swan here. And there's a second black swan towards the back. And there's the blue and gold macaw. It's a pretty bird. And there's a second blue and gold macaw. And there's a peacock there. I'm guessing the peacock here is free roaming, so I'm guessing it must be hanging out in this habitat. Really nice how it's got the white colorations to it. Got Cuban Amazon. Very impressive habitat. Resting in that tree, it looks like. Got yellow-headed Amazon. Got two of them right next to each other. These are cute birds. Got turkey vulture. Oh, there's the turkey vulture. It's a very nice looking bird. Then we got a second one on that board. And there's the third. So there is 3 turkey vultures in here. Got jaguar. Oh wow, there's the jaguar walking around. That is such a cool cat. Ooh, climbing down. Climbing on down. Ooh, he has, looks like he's, eating something there. Guessing that must be some food that was put out for him earlier, and he's gonna go eat it. Alright, we got Dragon World. I'm gonna go inside here and see what they have. Got rhinoceros iguana. And there's the iguanas. I also see a couple of tortoises in here that were not listed. Got another tortoise that's in the food dish. Got American alligator. That's cool. It's a nice looking alligator. Very, very cool. There's actually a park that I go to that's not too far from my home, and there's actually a little lake in that park, and in that lake I actually do see an alligator in that lake. But luckily, I usually keep my distance from them, because usually as long as you don't bother alligators, or as long as you don't harass them, they will completely ignore you. Because I've been to a state park before where that had lots of alligators, and basically as long as you keep your distance from them, they will just completely ignore you. Got Gila monster. Ooh, looks like he's molting off his old skin. Got a green basilisk. Oh wow, that's really cool. It's a very cute little lizard. Got Mexican beaded lizard. And there he is. Looks like this one's also shutting off his old skin. Got dwarf crocodile. Now these might be younger ones because I've seen dwarf crocodiles much bigger than these, so these might be young dwarf crocodiles. Got Asian water monitor. He's got a fantastic habitat. And he's in the water, living out his name. Got African dwarf crocodile. Okay, so this is an adult dwarf crocodile, and the other ones I showed you were younger ones, so this is definitely a fully grown dwarf crocodile. Then we got a second Asian water monitor. This monitor's name is Clyde. Wow. It looks like a big lizard. This one looks way bigger than the first one I showed you. It's like Clyde is resting up on land. Got a really impressive habitat. Got some water to go in. Got saltwater crocodile. Oh boy. That is a huge crocodile there. These are the largest crocs in the world, I think. It's a super big croc. It's got tons of dry land to be up on. Got green anaconda. Ooh, looks like he's in the water. It looks like he's got his head poking up out of the water. Because usually when these snakes are in the water, they usually have most of their body submerged, but they have their nose poking up out of the water so they can still breathe. Got crocodile monitor. Oh, there he is. They have a very long tail. Got spectacled caiman. That looks cool. Got a Cuvier's dwarf caiman. Got a bunch of them in here. They look very cute. A reticulated python. Oh boy. This one looks like he's climbing up. Well, yeah, looks like he's climbing up here. And I know people would sometimes keep these as pets, kind of like with the Burmese python, and people are apparently not aware of how big these snakes get, and apparently since they are very difficult to manage as pets, they release them into the Florida Everglades, which is a very big problem because they become an invasive species and they'll start to consume all the wildlife. Got radiated tortoise. Got one going through the water and one underneath the heat lamp. Luckily, I'm able to block out the sunlight so you can see the other two radiated tortoises. Got Aldabra tortoise. There's one in the mud here. Got two more inside. Got another princess parrot. These are such pretty birds. Got white-cheeked turaco. There's the turaco. Got violet turaco. Okay, I'm trying to find this bird, but since it's getting very late and it's almost 4:30, I'm gonna have to call this a no-go because well, I can hear it. I can hear the bird, but I can't see it. Okay, so the violet turaco is in this habitat. It's a nice looking bird. Got western gray plantain eater. Alright, so I don't see the plantain eater in here, so looks like this bird's also going to be a no-go. So that's what it looks like right there. Got a Vasa parrot. Oh, there's the Vasa parrot. Also saw this at the safari portion. So because it's getting very late in the day and it's just about 4:30 and the zoo is closing very soon, they close at 6 o'clock, and apparently at this point I am definitely not going to have time to do a rewalk, and whatever animal that I don't see, I'm just going to have to call that a no-go as I stated earlier, and I also am not really having enough time to look for the animal. So I'm going to do my best to see everything, but at this point I'm definitely not going to have time to do a rewalk. Got black manga bay. This habitat's really cool. I'm not noticing him in this habitat, but I do see him in this habitat. He's got two different habitats for him. It's really cool. Got African wild dog. Oh, that's so cute. Got three of the puppy dogs taking a nap, sleeping under the shade. They're so cute. It looks like they got a ton of space in this habitat. Got king vulture. I do love the king vultures. They're very colorful looking birds. So as I'm going back past the jaguar, it looks like this is the secondary habitat for the jaguar. But yeah, I do see him laying down. Looks like he's laying down now. Okay, so it says pardon our dust, so I guess that means they're going to add a new animal to this habitat, or it's possible they might plan on renovating it. I'm not exactly sure. So it looks like they're going to add something here. A lesser Magellan goose. Okay, so it looks like they're both up close here together. These are cute birds. Got African lion. Alright, so I went down the pathway. I do see the lion, or the female lion rather. I do see the male lion off to this side. It's a gorgeous animal. Got Bengal tiger. There's also a white colored tiger and also a standard colored tiger. Both laying down together. Got Lady Ross's turaco. There he is. Alexandrine parakeet. That's a cute bird. Got a chestnut-fronted macaw. Alright, I don't see this bird anywhere. I thought I heard him, but I guess not, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to call this a no-go. Because I'm not seeing him anywhere, and also because I don't have time to look for him. The zoo is closing in about an hour. So that's what it looks like there. Got laughing kookaburra. There's two of them together. These are very cute birds. They get their name because of that sound they make. Because that sound that they make, it kind of sounds like they are laughing. Got white-cheeked turaco. And I do not see this bird anywhere. So this bird is unfortunately going to be a no-go today. Very pretty birds, though. That's what it looks like. Got red-crested turaco. It's a cool bird. Got king vulture. Okay, so apparently they got two vultures, but they're in two separate habitats. Not sure why they have them separated. So that's kind of a mystery. What is a panther? Got another Bengal tiger. Okay, I'm not noticing the Bengal. Oh, never mind. Well, I saw the tiger in the other habitat, so luckily I don't have to call this a no-go. Got pied crow. Oh, there's two of them. Those are very cool-looking birds. Got Tanabar corella. That's a magnificent-looking bird. Got some more Stanley cranes. I think I got to see these guys at the safari portion as well. These are cool-looking birds. Got plum-headed parakeet. Those are cute little birds. Okay, over here is another turkey vulture habitat. There's two of them. So it seems like this zoo has a couple repeat habitats. So I think whatever habitats, or if there's another animal that I see and it's the same animal from earlier, I might just skip it since I already saw it the first time, and I don't think there's a point in seeing it a second time, just because it's getting late in the day and I just don't have a lot of time left. There's also a blue duiker in here. But I remember seeing the blue duiker nearby the safari portion. It's possible they have a second one, but it's in that box there. But luckily, I don't have to call this a no-go since I already saw it in the safari portion. This habitat we have more yellow-headed Amazons. I can't remember if I saw these earlier or not, but I might have seen them before, so I think this is a repeat habitat. Very cool birds, though. Alright, and this habitat is an Andean condor. It's kind of sitting right on top of the sign there. This way, when we read the sign, we'll look up, making sure everyone knows that he's an Andean condor. That's a gorgeous bird. And these are related to vultures because condors also eat dead animals like vultures as well. Got a Guinea turaco. Hi there, birdie. How are you? You're so cute. Hi, baby. Okay, so I see some more black swans, and this is another brown-headed spider monkey habitat. But since I showed you a ton of spider monkeys earlier, I'm probably not going to show you the ones here just because I don't have much time left and I do want to keep moving. This habitat also has a ringed teal Bahama pintail, as well as a northern wood duck and Eiten's tree duck. Yeah, I do see a couple of the duckies here. They're cute ducks. Also got a couple of them in the water. Got black-headed spider monkey. Guessing this is the second habitat for them because I think I might have seen these guys earlier. Those two are in the shade. This is what we got in this next habitat. Okay, so I do see all the duckies. Like some are in the water and some of them are up on land. I also do see some more birds in here. The black swan and a couple of the Egyptian geese. There's some mallards in there too. And this habitat has another ring-tailed lemur. And there they are. So the ring-tailed lemurs are the most well-known type of lemur. That's because of the Madagascar movies, and I'm sure the little kids call these guys King Julian. Okay, over here is the carousel, but it doesn't seem to be running right now. Okay, so over here is the small mammal exhibit, but unfortunately it is closed off. That's disappointing. I was really hoping to see all different kinds of critters here, but it is closed. It's a small world, small mammal exhibit. So outside the small mammal exhibit, we got red-handed tamarin. But I'm guessing that might be inside, and apparently the door's closed, so that might be a no-go for today. So I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I am. Still have a little more ways to go. The small mammal building is closed off, so I'm gonna head this way, head down on this trail, check out these animals. Then I'll probably head down this way, check out these animals, and that'll take me back towards the front. So it's just about 5 o'clock. So the zoo is closing in about an hour, so I do gotta pick up the pace. Got Binturong. But I apparently do not see the Binturong anywhere. So that's part of the small mammal building, so it might be inside or just temporarily off habitat since the small mammal building is closed. So that's what it looks like right there. I'm gonna have to call this a no-go for today. They're very cute animals. Got squirrel monkey. Those are cute animals. I do enjoy the squirrel monkeys. I got a secondary habitat for the squirrel monkey. These are cute animals. Because they're kind of interested in my camera, kind of checking me out. So over here, it looks like they're about to do some construction work. Not exactly sure what they're doing, but it looks like they might be doing some work here. There's a couple of ducks here, some quacky quacks. Very cute. Got a whooper swan. And there's the whooper swan in the water. And there's a second whooper swan that's on land. Got some more birds in this habitat. I see some mallards. I think the mallard ducks might be wild, so those aren't part of the habitat. There's some black swans. It's like most of the birds are off towards that side in the shade. Got white cockatoo. Okay, so I don't see the cockatoo anywhere on... Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, I think I see it. Oh, I see some of its tail feathers poking out, so the cockatoo is out. It's right over there. Sorry, I'm trying to keep the camera still, but yeah, you can see the cockatoo. Over here is the lion's den, which apparently is closed. It's around 5 o'clock, and since it's around 5 o'clock, that's when most of the eateries here at the zoo start to close. Got a singing dog. And there are the puppies. They're so cute. Looks like the singing dog is running off towards the back. He's coming on back. And I'm guessing that one might be the singing dog's support dog, because that doesn't look like a singing dog. But they look so cute. Super cute puppies. Aww. It's usually any time when I see any type of dog, like a wolf or a coyote, I would always think of my dogs back home. I do miss my dogs when I'm on vacation. Those are cute puppies. So I'm showing you the paper map again so you can see where I am. So I pretty much done almost everything here, so I'm somewhere at this area, so I'm gonna So apparently this way it looks like it's blocked off, so I'm gonna head down this trail, check out everything here, then I'm gonna backtrack slightly and check out these animals, and then after that I should be finished. Got another Dama gazelle habitat. I do see them. I also do see a tortoise in there. I couldn't find a sign for it, but it looks like, can't tell what kind of tortoise, but it might be a sulcata tortoise. I can't tell because I'm just so far away from it. Got a close look at the tortoise on this side. So yeah, I think this is a African spurred tortoise, also known as a sulcata tortoise. There's two more of them in the back, or near the shade. Got double wattled cassowary. Okay, so I am not noticing the cassowary anywhere. There's 3 different habitats and I don't see him in either of them. So it looks like the cassowary is going to be a no-go for today. So that's what they look like. So it is after 5 o'clock and the zoo is closing in an hour. So usually around 5 o'clock is when they start to put the animals away into their nighttime enclosures. So that's probably why I'm not seeing the cassowary anywhere. Got southern Litchway, as well as Abyssinian ground hornbill. Alright, so I do see the Abyssinian ground hornbill. I do see all the red Litchways. Hi there, how are you? I'm sorry I scared you guys. I'm sorry about that. So this one's definitely the male because he's got those big horns. And those are all the females behind him. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm sorry about that. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm sorry about that. You guys are super cute though. You guys are very cute. Got axis deer. I actually got to see these animals from the sky ride. You can see the sky ride goes right above these animals. Even got a couple of younger ones too. Okay, so in this habitat I see some geese. I'm guessing these might be Andean geese, maybe. I could be wrong. So I think I may have seen these type of birds in another area of the zoo. Got sable antelope. Also saw these animals up from the sky ride. I really love the horns on these animals. Very long. This habitat we got an emu and Reeves muntjacs. And there's the emu. Hi emu. How are you today? Does Doug know you're here? Do you work with Liberty Mutual? No? I guess not. So emus are actually related to the ostrich. Only the emus come from oh boy. Only emus that come from Australia and ostriches are native to Africa. So they're basically distant relatives. Got greater rhea. And also a magpie goose. Okay, so the rhea is all the way off towards the back. Boy, he is way in the back. Got DeBrazza's monkey. That's a nice looking animal. Got a nice long tail. And I really love this habitat. Plenty of things to climb on. It's impressive. Got brown lemur. Okay, so I think I do see the brown lemur. He's in his little nighttime area, but it's very hard to see. So I might just call it a no-go for today. So since you can barely see it, that's what the front side of it looks like. So in that direction takes me back to the animals I saw earlier, because there's the jaguar habitat and the dragon world. So I am going to backtrack very slightly and make my way to the reptile building. Hopefully I'll be able to finish it just in time before closing. Alright, so I do see there's a peacock here. It's a very nice animal. It's So this is a male because, like most bird species, it's usually the females that are more dull and have gray colorations to their feathers. So this is the male. Follow the signs to the Baby Animal Nursery and Tropics of the World Reptile exhibit. Got blue and gold macaw. Alright, I'm gonna go inside the Baby Animal Nursery. Okay, so in here I do see some baby blackback jackals. So it said I have to keep my voice down, so that's why I'm talking very softly. Over here is a baby tapir. Because usually when they're born they have stripes on them, but as they get older their stripes go away. These are jaguar cubs. They are super cute. They're both sleeping together. Got Galapagos tortoise. There's two of them. Got one underneath the log and another one that's moving around. Got American alligators. So these are juvenile alligators. They're super cute though. Very, very cute. Got Galapagos tortoise. Okay, so I do not see any of them out here. So this might be a no-go, but it's possible I might see them from inside, but if I don't, then it might be a no-go. Also got a couple bird habitats here that I'm going to check out. Got Eurasian eagle owl. Okay, so I do see the Eurasian eagle owl. He's towards the back. This habitat has a red-crowned crane. I don't see a sign for it, but I do know it's a red-crowned crane. Got green peafowl. Wow, that bird is gorgeous. That's a gorgeous peacock. Got Demaswell crane. Okay, so there's two of them in here, and I got a peacock up here too. There's two cranes in here. Got a black-crowned crane. That's really cool. That's really cool. It's the second one. So these are completely different than the gray-crowned cranes because they have a slightly darker coloration to their feathers. So that's the difference between gray-crowned cranes and black-crowned cranes. Ooh, he's kind of bopping his head up and down. Are you doing a dance? Oh, that was really cool. Got white-naped crane. So there's two of them, but they appear to be separated. I'm not sure why they are separated, but it looks like they are. Got golden pheasant. Also got a couple other birds in here too. And a Nicobar pigeon. Alright, all sorts of stuff. I see the southern bald ibis. There's the Nicobar pigeon. And there's the Hadada ibis. I see the Abdom storks. And the golden pheasant. I see all the birds in here. Alright, I'm gonna go inside the reptile exhibit. It's also the Tropics of the World too. Got an African side-neck turtle and a Dumerul's boa. So I see the Dumerul's boa on the ground. But I do not see the side-neck turtle, so all I see is the Dumerul's boa. Got a Kenyan sand boa. Okay, I'm not seeing this snake anywhere, so this might be a no-go for today. Got a barred tiger salamander. He's right on the ground there. Or in the water, it looks like. Got a western hognose snake. He's up close to the glass here. Next up is a legless lizard. It's a cool habitat he's got. But apparently I don't see him anywhere, so that's going to be a no-go for today. Got red tegu and Argentine black and white tegu. And there's the black and white tegu. I don't see the red tegu, so the red tegu is unfortunately going to be a no-go for today. Got leopard gecko. And there's the leopard gecko. Got a rosy boa. It's coming down from the tree. A tropical girdled lizard. It's a cute little lizard. lizard. Got jeweled lacerta. Okay, this habitat, I don't see anything in here, so I don't think this one's out at the moment. Got crocodile gecko. Oh, never mind, that's a leaf, so I don't see him in here. Central American banded gecko. There he is. Got white tree frog. Got Colombian red-tailed boa. But instead I see an iguana in here. Not sure why they have this in here instead of the red-tailed boa. Got crested gecko. He's off towards this side. So I looked through these two habitats and they're apparently empty, so I do not see them anywhere, so I have to keep moving. Got a blue-tongued skink. So I looked in this habitat and that does not look like the blue-tongued skink, and I don't see him in here. And these two habitats look empty, so I did not find anything in these habitats, unfortunately. Got Indian star tortoise and curl-crested aracari. You see two of the aracaris. And there's the Indian star tortoise, but he's towards the back, so I don't have time to try and get a better view of it for you. Green anaconda and red-footed tortoise. There's the green anaconda, and there's the red-footed tortoise. So I guess they do get along with each other. A yellow-footed tortoise and Guianan toucan. Okay, so there's three of the yellow-footed tortoise, or four. There's one in the water, and got two more from there. And there's a Guianan toucan. Got Solomon Island skink. It's really cool. Got Trans-Pecos rat snake. He's in this corner here. Now in here is a Baird's rat snake, but I don't see it anywhere, and since it's getting close to closing time, I don't have that much time to look for it, so this snake is going to be a no-go. Got ball python. It's a cool snake. Very nice. Got a pancake tortoise. Oh, he's underneath the rock. He's right under there. Got red knee tarantula. And there he is. Got a zebra tarantula. And there he is right there. He's got those little stripes on him. Got desert blonde tarantula. Got Brazilian white knee tarantula. Got eastern gray tree frog. He's on that tree branch. But these other two habitats, I didn't see anything. The giant Sonoran centipede and desert hairy scorpion, I don't have time to look through them, so I do have to keep moving. Unfortunately, in here is a leopard tortoise and black-throated monitor, which are off habitat, so that's what they look like. Because I don't see them anywhere. They got a nice habitat. Got Amazon milk frog. He's on the ground. Got a fire skink. He's poking out right there. Got Woodhouse's toad. So usually this habitat is a Stimson's python, but I don't see it anywhere, so that might be a no-go for today. Got red-eyed crocodile skink. And unfortunately, this one's not out either, so this might be a no-go for today. Here's the habitat for the great iguana, but instead I see some turtles in here. Got Niger Uromastyx. It looks like that's going to be a no-go for today because I don't see it anywhere. Got three-toed box turtle and ornate box turtle. I see one of them there. It's the only one I see in here, so I don't think I'll have time to look for the other one. Got Woma python. Looks like he's very active right now. Got Russian tortoise. Oh, there he is, in the dirt. Got Burmese python. So cool snake. It's an albino Burmese python. So it is around 5:40 p.m. So I am running out of time until the zoo closes. So I am gonna do my best to see everything I can. There might be a couple habitats that I might not have time to get to, but I'm gonna do as much as I can, because if there's an animal in its habitat and it's just not out, I might just not show the habitat to you, because I literally don't really have that much time to look for that animal. So I'm gonna do my best to see everything. I know there's only just a few more animals left, and hopefully by then I should be done, because I am running out of time right now because the zoo is closing in just about a couple minutes. Okay, so it looks like over here is an aviary, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to go through it because it's closing. I think it might be closed now. You can see there's some of the lorikeets there. Got a raccoon. Okay, so, oh, hang on. Oh, I see the raccoon. I do see the raccoon. He's in that box there sleeping. Got Siamang. Got two of them. These are gorgeous animals. Got pileated gibbon. Oh, he's towards the back. Got a second one. Got white-handed gibbon. Okay, so I see the female. I know that's the female because she has gold or more tan fur. She's sleeping there. So some of these habitats apparently are repeats. There's another white-handed gibbon, but since I showed you the white-handed gibbon the first time, I don't have time to show it to you again. So I'm going to show you everything on this side and whatever. And if there's an animal on this side that's the same one I saw earlier, I'm just going to skip it because I'm running out of time. Got helmeted curassow. There's also a golden pheasant in there too, and there's the helmeted curassow. Got great curassow. Got blue-throated piping guan. Looks like he's up high there. Got white ibis. There's the white ibis. I actually have seen these type of birds nearby where I'm from. So I think I sometimes see them at that park I go to sometimes. There's also an Abdim stork in there. I saw the Abdim stork in a couple other habitats earlier, I think. Got gray-winged trumpeter. Oh, there it is. It's a cute bird. Very, very cute. So over here is the Lori parrot feeding, but looks like it's closed off because the zoo is literally closing in about 10 minutes. So yeah, this area is unfortunately closed, so I'm not going to be able to show it to you. I believe I've gotten to feed these types of birds before. So over here is the kangaroo walkabout area. Because usually you'd be able to walk straight through it, but since the zoo is closing very soon, I'm not going to be able to show it to you. That's okay. Because I do remember getting a nice, decent view of the kangaroos and all the other animals in this area from the sky ride. So I still kind of got to see the animals in this area, just not on ground level, but from the sky ride. Got purplish back jay and Victoria crowned pigeon. And there's the purplish back jay. It's a pretty bird. And there's a second one in here too. There's two of them. But looks like the Victoria crowned pigeon is a no-go because I don't see it anywhere and I don't have a lot of time to look for it. It's a very gorgeous bird though. Got purple swamp hen. Also got white-faced whistling duck, Cape thickney, and scarlet ibis. And there's the scarlet ibis here. These are very gorgeous birds. And there's the purple swamp hen, and also the white-faced whistling duck and the Cape thickney. So all the birds are out. Got another helmeted curassow. I know I said I wasn't going to show you the repeat habitat, but I'm going to show you anyway, just because I'm not sure if I showed this to you before or not. And there's a second one on the ground. Back over by the Slice Cafe. This is where I had my lunch, but it looks like it is closed now. I'm going back past the train station. Oh, I'm noticing a couple other habitats here, so I have to hurry up and finish these habitats before I'm done. Got rose-ringed parakeet. There's also an Andean goose in here. And I apparently don't see the rose-ringed parakeet anywhere, so that's going to be a no-go for today. So that's what it looks like there. Okay, so over here's a little petting zoo. I don't know if it's still open, but I don't really have time to go through it. But luckily, I'm still able to show you the goats. So they got axis deer and African pygmy goats. So these are African pygmy goats, and I do see the axis deer in the back. Also a really nice playground here for the kids to play on. It's really cool. Got bicolored spined porcupine. So he's in his indoor habitat. The zoo is closing soon, so that's why he's inside. Yeah, so to get to the petting zoo, you have to actually go over the train tracks. So I'm going back over the train tracks and making my way back towards the entrance. Going back past the Slice Cafe. That was very delicious. This is the Jungle gift shop. It says apparently it closes at 5:30. So apparently it's way past that, so it's already closed. Alright, so it looks like the Aquarium gift shop is still open, so I'm going to go inside through here. Oh, I missed this. They have African cichlids in this tank. Wow, this is really cool. All sorts of fish in here. And this tank has some axolotls. There's 2 of them in here. Really cool. Alright everybody, that is going to complete my visit to the Wildlife World Zoo and Aquarium. I had such a fun time at this zoo. It was so much fun. They had all sorts of great rides. I really enjoyed the train ride. That was really fun because I was the only person that was on the train, so that was quite the experience for me. I enjoyed everything here. There were a couple animals that were not out that I apparently did not have time to go back to because it's like I said, this place is just so massive and there's so much to see and do here. It's a very large zoo, so if you do come here, it's very important that you stay hydrated and make sure you wear comfortable walking shoes. This was a very fantastic zoo. I really enjoyed it. Highly recommend this place if you're in the area of Phoenix. This was so incredible. I had so much fun here, and I'm sorry I did not have time to do a rewalk because the zoo is literally closing right now, and around 5 o'clock is when they start to put the animals into their nighttime enclosures. But I saw pretty much everything. There were a couple habitats that had the same animals from earlier, so I did not have time to show you the repeat habitats because they were basically the same animals that I saw earlier. So this zoo was very fun. Leave some comments down below for what was your favorite animal that I saw today or your favorite part. I really loved all the rides, especially the Sky Safari. I love the Sky Ride because, as you know, like I said, I do love riding on the Sky Rides. They're very relaxing and they're very enjoyable. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do so. I go to zoos. I also do aquariums like this. I do love going to zoos and aquariums across the country. I have been to a total of about 42 states, and I'm really hoping eventually next year to visit the states I've been wanting to go to for quite the time. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do so. I really appreciate that, and make sure you give my video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I upload a new video every Saturday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, so thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate it, and I will see you again next time. Bye!